Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing an oily skin approved for the PUR Love Your Selfie Foundation. So yes, this foundation came out a while ago, but you know, as the video goes on, I'm gonna tell you all that happened in order for me to get this damn foundation. And I'm gonna explain everything. We will be doing swatches. I have 2 of the shades out of 100 shades. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that at that. But I'm very excited to be trying it, and we will see how it's gonna hold up. We will see how many stars it's gonna get. But yeah, if this is your first time watching Lippy, welcome. And if this is not your first time, you already know what it is. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by to this video. Smash that subscribe button, okay? Put your bell on for notifications, and let us jump into this review. Hi guys, so let us jump into the skin prep. So I was sent this Perfectionist Purifying Charcoal Skincare set by Tony Moly, and it comes with 6 of their best-selling charcoal products for pore care and overall radiance. So you all know I love charcoal as an ingredient. So this box retails for $22, and you get 2 charcoal sheet masks, which I'm going to use today. You get 2 charcoal eye gel patches, also going to use these. You also get the charcoal cleansing tissues. I'm happy that I got this because I started to use tissues after the gym. So once I'm finished working out, I wipe my face down, make sure the sweat doesn't dry on my skin to cause breakouts, because I found that I was getting little pimples on my forehead, you know, because I've been going to the gym very consistently and I sweat a lot at the gym. And I also got the black peel off mask. So you all know I used this. It's the same thing. This is just a travel size version. I used this a couple videos back, but I actually really like this. It's a black peel off mask. It gets everything out. So I have this little travel size one, which I am going to put into a giveaway. So that is what comes in this package. Already cleansed my face. I am going to try out the eye gel, and then I'm going to put the face mask over it. So it comes like this. There's a lot of serum in here. There's a thin film on here. Yeah, so you have to separate them. I'm gonna put this one on this side. All right, so I have the eye patches on. Okay, and now I'm gonna put the face mask on. So this is what I'm gonna be using as moisturizer today. So I'm just gonna leave it on for 20 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, so I just took the mask off, eye gels. Ooh, my skin feels really good, and now I'm just going to massage that into my face, the rest of the serum, and down my neck. Okay, so my skin is moisturized, and now I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm actually gonna do that off camera, y'all, because today what this video is really about is the PUR 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. So I'm gonna do my eyes off camera. Of course, I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty Brow MVP. I'm gonna be using the Aina palette, but real quick, and then we'll be back for the face. All right, y'all, so I know I said I was gonna do my eyes off camera, but I had to use Wrigley's for the first time on camera. Like, I just had to. Man, I was gonna do something slight, and then I remembered who I was, you know? I remember who I was, and then I said, you know what? Let me just drop this color on my eye. Oh my gosh, I just love this shade. It's like a copper tone with red in it. Like, it's a beautiful jewel tone shade that just complements dark skin so well. So yeah, I just wanted to interject and say that. I'll be back. Okay, yo, so the eyes are done. Now, let us get into this foundation. So I have to tell you the backstory of this foundation. So I've been wanting to, okay, so when it first came out, I was like, okay, 100 shades of foundation. I mean, it just felt very much so gimmicky. And then, you know, they launched, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm happy that it's at Ulta, so I could go and find my shade. And then when I went to Ulta, they only had like probably 25 to 30 of the foundation shades, and none of the shades that they had in the deeper range matched me. So then when I got the opportunity to have it sent to me in PR, I had to choose my shade, and that was the hardest thing, y'all. So I went to the website and I tried to do the shade finder, And every time I put in a different foundation that matched me, you know, really well, it gave me another shade. And the pictures that they had of the girls, I wasn't sure who I looked most like. I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to find my shade in 100 shades of foundation? So the first one I chose was DPG4, and you know, that was just too dark for me, right? And I'm screen recording this so that you guys could see what I had to go through in order to figure out what the hell was my shade, right? So you click on find your shade, right? And you could take a quiz, or you could say match by brand, because that quiz is not going to help me with 100 foundations. So you all know Fenty, I have my perfect match. That is usually the foundation that I choose at the very beginning, you know, to see, because I love Fenty 450, and you know, that one matches me perfectly. So I always select that first whenever I'm doing a shade finder. So I go to 450, find my match, DN7 Cocoa Dark. And let me show you the person who is DN7. Right, so then it says improve your match by adding more shades. The next one I usually go to is Estee Lauder, and it is in the Double Wear foundation, just the regular one. It's usually the Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and my perfect shade is 62 Pecan. Find my match, DPP2. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys who DPP2 is. Right, then I was like, okay, let me add one more, Huda, because I have a pretty good match in Huda. So those are usually the 3 foundations that I use whenever I'm doing a shade finder. And I am 530R in Huda, copy paste, right? Then they tell me DPG4. So every foundation I put in is giving me a different shade. And let me show you who is DPG4. Right, so now I'm just like, what do I do? So the first one I selected was DPG4, and so what is really cool about it is that it has a pump, right? And it also has a doe foot applicator if you want to use it as a concealer. So I thought that that was very, very cool. It says enriched with age-defying keratin complex and antioxidant-rich energy complex that's made from a signature blend of green tea, ginseng, and vitamin B. This redefining complexion miracle is makeup you can feel good about. Packed with good for your skin nutrients, this medium to full coverage foundation and concealer helps fight against environmental stresses as well as the skin damaging effects caused by exposure to daily high energy visible blue light. So blue light is something that we're hearing a lot about these days. I think, you know, is that buzzword that your sunglasses are protecting your eyes from blue light and your skincare is protecting your skin from blue light. I don't know much about it, so I'm not really going to speak on that. It is vegan friendly, and it consists of cool pink, neutral, and warm gold undertones that seamlessly blend onto the skin for an airbrush looking glow that's universally flattering. It's time to love your skin, your selfie, and the way you look from every angle with 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. So I know that was like a mouthful, and they still have so much more that they're saying about it. Go ahead and snap your best selfie. We've got you covered for a finish that's so flawless looking, you skip the filters. All right, so I already skipped the filters, honey, but I mean, let's see what this could do. So we're gonna start with DPG4, and the other shade I have is DPP2. So those were the 2 that I got. DPG4 I got first. I know it's too dark, so we're just gonna swatch a little piece right here, right? So that is DPG4. At first I thought it was too dark, but let's see. I'm gonna blend it out with my damp sponge. Okay, so I think it's a little too dark for me, but let's see what DPP2 says. So on this side, I'm gonna swatch DPP2. I think DPP2 is more of my match. I'm just gonna use the back side of this sponge. I definitely think that DPP2 is a better match than DPP4, right? I don't think that either of them have the right undertone, but I'm gonna make it work. So I'm sure I could get away with wearing DPP4, but I just prefer DPP2 to it. So I'm gonna do one full pump, and this is a very thick foundation, so I'm gonna put this all over my face. I'm actually gonna cover up. So this is the side with DPP2. This is the style with DPP for, but I only put a little bit, so I'm gonna cover it up. And I'm using this sponge from Juno & Co. This sponge is very interesting. I'm gonna do one more pump, and y'all, I don't mind that this is medium coverage because, you know, I don't really need much coverage, so I do not mind. But it is buildable now that I'm putting this second coat over. I would say even DPP2 is tad dark for me, and I am only gonna get lighter because winter is coming. So actually, let me zoom out so you can see my chest a little better. Right, so you can see definitely that it's darker than my chest, but y'all know I could finesse this, right? We really want to see how it wears. So I really like the finish of the foundation. It does look like it's blurring my skin, so I'm happy about that, but definitely it's darker. So what I'm gonna do right now is just conceal. So since it's so much darker than I usually like, I'm gonna use a little lighter concealer, but I'm not gonna put too much. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in one, in the shade Golden. All right, I like how that is looking so far. I will say the foundation is not matte, it's giving me a velvet finish for sure. Okay, y'all, so I have baby lashes, but one mascara that I really like, and I've talked about it quite a bit on my channel, is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Like, this mascara is really good. All right, y'all, so this is the final look. I think it's looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but I also know how to finesse, so yeah. Now my face is looking casket ready right now because y'all know this is how I like to look. And then eventually my oils are gonna seep in and I'm gonna start looking more like my chest. But right now, I'm really liking how this is looking. It's very matte. I don't know. It is quite matte, and I think I like that. Y'all know I like matte foundation. There's a time and place for everything, okay? So Love Your Selfie is doing something right now. I wish I could have found my perfect matte, but it's okay. It's quite fine. I can make it work. So I think DPP2 is a pretty good shade. I don't even know if they have DPP1 in stores. Ulta doesn't give samples, so yeah. So right now it is 6:56, so I would say I've had this on for about half an hour so far. So let's say I put it on at around 6:30. So we will come back at 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna come back well after 10:30 because I am going to a con. At the end of the night, we're gonna see what Love Your Selfie is saying. Right now my face is sitting. Let me just come up so you guys can see. It is blurring OD. We'll be back at the end of the night to see what to do. All right, y'all, so I am back. It is now 11:52. So how long have we had it on for? Okay, so we've had it on for a little over 5 hours, and this is how my face is looking. It's greasy. This foundation, it looks good on camera, but in natural lighting, it has a sort of a gray cast. So we know that we didn't find the right shade. Okay, so we know we didn't find the right shade. And the shade has a lot to do about me liking a foundation, to be honest with you. Like, if you give me that beautiful shade match, then I could look past that you're greasy, you know? So yeah. So this foundation was not revolutionary for oily girls in any way. I don't think so. It did blur my skin quite a bit, and I could appreciate that. I don't have much more to say. So this foundation retails for $36, and you get 1 fluid ounce in the bottle. I wouldn't like write home about this foundation. I don't want to write them a letter or anything like that. I just think it's okay. It's nothing. We have so many options now for foundation. It's just like, if you find one that you're not in love with, okay, on to the next one. Look through your stash. What else is popping? I wouldn't say you have to rush out and buy this foundation at all. I don't know how realistic it is to carry 100 shades of foundation in store. But think about that before you start to have these like grand ideas, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's make 100 shades, but let's make it very difficult for them to find their shade. I think on the website you can buy samples. Why do I have to go through all of that? Do you feel me? I'm gonna give this foundation 3 out of 5 stars. Though this was long overdue, I hope that it was helpful if you were thinking about buying the foundation. Let me know, despite all I've said, if you would still pick up this foundation. So you know you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's Lil.Beat on Instagram and LaBeat Inc. on Facebook. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and without further ado, have a great night guys. Bye.